You know, I've been feeling like I need to get back into these weekly Lord's Day encouragements and just haven't done so. So thought I'd start with today. This morning in my devotional time, I was reading and got to the story where the Pharisees questioned Jesus on his authority. And he responded by asking them where John's baptism came from. Was it of man or was it from heaven? And you remember the response of the Pharisees is that, if we say it was from man, the people might stone us. We're afraid of them because they believed he was a prophet. And so they answered they didn't know. I was kind of struck with something that I see in ministry often, and I've had it as being a reality in my own churches, that there are some things that often we pastors feel like we can't teach on them, even though they're in Scripture, because they might just be too offensive for our people. Now, what do I mean by that? It might be the lessons that they're not prepared to hear. For example, some things maybe that they've always thought one way, and they're not prepared to hear something different. If you've ever tried to talk in a church, say on eschatology, when you have a very different eschatological view than the people do, it can be difficult. I remember at one church where somebody got mad at me, just furious at me. And I talked to the family afterwards, and they said, well, she's just mad because you disagreed with this so-and-so TV teacher that I'm not going to name. And he says this and you say that, so she's mad at you. You see, people can be that way, and we pastors need the boldness to be able sometimes to teach, but we do also sometimes need the wisdom to realize when we just can't answer. So I'm hoping your church is mature enough and your people are loving enough to accept you whatever you teach, as long as it's biblical. Take care. God bless.